kids. Don't think I've ever made child appropriate content ever in my life.
Eh.
No,
Calling out people for their weird sexual interests, probably not.
no, especially when it comes to minors and that weirdness. Okay, what? Uh, Pookie watching me.
I'm going to bed.
Pookie's supposed to be in bed.
I just took my medicine.
I know. I love you.
Love you too, Lorelai.
Okay, so I gotta figure out. Is there like on Twitch? I need to click a bunch of ads and stuff. Like, be like, yeah, give me ads so people can watch me. Is that a thing?
I'm not entirely sure on that for Twitch. I know you can like enable or disable like pre-roll ads.
I think the pre-roll those glare too much. I think the pre-roll ads is what we need though. Like the
Yeah, those are just for like when somebody first comes into the stream, it'll roll a couple ads.
yeah, which is perfectly reasonable considering it's a free service.
Yeah,
Do I get
I
Twitch for free with Prime? Like the Twitch Plus or whatever?
you get a free subscription to one streamer if you have Amazon Prime.
That sounds stupid as hell. Why would I want to give the subscriptions? I want their subscription. Okay. So I guess the best place to start is Fortnite. They have updated their terms, or not the terms. The remember how we had the 1,000 layoffs?
Yeah,
The woman who caused the layoffs has been let go or resigned. Wonder why?
yeah.
But it's okay. They already started fucking up. They're closing down like three game modes of Fortnite. They're still doing that. But oh shit. Hold on. Talk real quick, Rob.
Hello, Hulk.
Yep.
WrestleMania was terrible.
I'm actually glad I missed it. Hang on. There we go. Now YouTube can hear me. Anyway, yeah, I just saw the clips. Like I'm not paying $30 for WrestleMania. $30 a month for ESPN Plus. I don't watch sports.
I have a VPN, so I just moved to Canada.
Why'd you move to Canada? That's fancy. Anyway, yeah, Epic Games laid off a bunch of people. That they're showing my medicine. That has my address attached to it. Uh, Laid off a bunch of people, and then she quit. Got fired. Not after they made a new game mode called Box Fight Arena. And one main thing that's great about Fortnite that's different is they have that sound mode. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, like you see on the screen where footsteps are or
Oh
certain
yeah,
noises. Yeah, that's not in the arena mode, and players don't know what to do now that they actually have to listen and look.
they don't know what to do. That they have to play the game.
Holy shit! Right? You have to play the game to win. Still too much The Rock. The Rock's still paying, or they're still forcing points on The Rock. If that makes sense again.
Because nobody wants to deal with that stupid shit.
I mean, I would.
Well, that's because you're obsessed with Fortnite.
I'm not obsessed.
Play it religiously.
I don't play it religiously, sir.
You were playing it earlier today.
Why are you spying on me?
You were streaming.
Oh yeah. Well, of course I'm going to play it. You didn't see I did I have my character set to random, so wait, you watched the stream but you didn't like it, you son of a bitch.
I was flipping through TikTok and
And you saw my
stopped
face.
for a second.
You saw my face and you just skipped. Anyway, we're just gonna We're just going to ignore you did that. I'm going to ignore your sins for
I
now.
was watching
Bad wrestling.
WrestleMania, and yeah,
Yeah.
wondering why there were so many ads.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember Troy Beams from Empire. I mean
Yeah,
Beams. Sorry, Beams, if you see this, I said your full name. Have mercy. Anyway, um, yeah, he said that it was 3 hours of ads, basically.
it felt like it. I mean, there were ads on everything.
So WrestleMania is dead, basically.
Well, I was thinking about how everybody had been saying that Pat McAfee getting back was because TKO had pushed for that to happen. And it made me wonder if TKO is the one that actually pushed for all of the product placement that is everywhere.
So, would you say it's worse than the Super Bowl?
God, no.
Like for ads?
Can't be worse than the Super Bowl. But at least the Super Bowl's ads are good. People watch it for the ads.
Yeah. But I saw the clips. I saw the worst spear of my life.
Which one?
The first one, Braun Breaker ran all the way down that road just to mess up a spear horribly. And then Seth selling it was atrocious. Why would you sell it if he didn't even touch you? He didn't even make contact with you.
Oh. Alexa Bliss did something off the top rope and missed. And they were like, oh, Paige got her knees up. I was like, no, she didn't.
But also, why the fuck is Paige back? What?
I just, she
What?
had apparently signed like 2 days ago. And so I guess because Nikki Bella was still injured, they were just like, hey, surprise.
Well, at least she did good. Liv Morgan won in the worst entrance I've seen in WrestleMania in a while.
I didn't get to see the entrance to that. It messed up for that match.
She for the whole match or just for the entrances?
I only caught the very end where she won.
Uh oh, hey, spoiler alert! Anyone watching? We're talking about WrestleMania. In case you all are give a shit, no one's really watching, but still. Um, she came out to her new song because she's a
I
musician.
thought she had a new song and it sounded terrible.
Yeah, she came out to that new song and had a bunch of girls come up and rip her suit off her.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Liv Morgan hasn't really done like a hot entrance since her and Rhea in the Batman and Catwoman costume.
Well, apparently, like this week, last week, Liv released a music video,
Yep. I haven't watched
which
it.
neither have I, but I heard about it and I was like, oh,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know how we're supposed to be doing that Quizlemania thing that we have like 3 weeks to make questions for?
Yeah.
I made a guy quit the group. I don't know if I texted you that. Did I text you that?
You messaged me something
A screenshot?
saying we needed to do Quizlemania.
Basically a guy, his whole gimmick was he always went on talking smack about WWE, but like he's one of those AEW fans, which I know sorry, both sides are terrible. All right. It's like anything with two parties. Terrible. It's like the console wars. You have your PlayStation, your Xbox people. And you're not going to believe who the PC people are. Who do you think are the PC people in the wrestling equation here?
Or anything like me, they'd be the indie wrestlers.
The indie wrestlers, the independent people who are like, oh, you should watch the independents. You should go to an independent show, brother. Sorry. I mean, I was a former independent wrestler. They're the worst. Not the wrestlers, the fans. Anyway, I got sidetracked. What were we talking about? Oh, AEW, WWE. This guy would take any shot he could to bash on WWE and praise AEW. And so what he did was he put a flyer for Darby versus Tommaso. Oh my God! Hi, Allison. Welcome to my thingy. Anyway, uh, oh, I hope you're doing well too, Allison. Yeah, I just work 2 jobs now, and now I record every week with my friend here. We talk about nerd stuff. Um, AEW, WWE. He put the flyer up, and I said, "What?" I said, "Oh look, a abuser or the greatest wrestler AEW currently has at the moment, and an abuser in a match." I said some other comment I won't say on here. It's in the screenshot. His only response was, "I don't like this guy," and he left the group. Like, I
Maybe.
I know of other wrestlers, like I know personal actual victims of people. If I say I don't like a guy, I don't like a guy. If I don't like in that's something else with wrestling. Um I'm at the point now I don't care. I'm going to say it. Fuck OVW. Like, oh wait, I don't know. I'm blocked by them.
See, I have a hard time saying that because I'm used to the original OVW, where my mom had ties to that.
Well, see, that's
Sort
different
of.
though. That's different though. Like that's before Al Snow bought it and put a belt
Yeah.
on some guy who's named Tony and sucks.
Do you have a belt
Like,
for OVW?
no, I don't have a belt for OVW. I I know what a seizure looks like, Rob.
True.
God,
I think most people do, except for maybe that guy.
no, except for all 4 of those guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to what I was saying. Like, I will not hold back on my wrestling opinions. If something's not selling, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not selling. Like, good example. Good example. Leo Rush acting like. Are you being sarcastic?
No, I really don't.
You don't know who Leo Rush is?
No.
Okay. Leo Rush, it was an independent wrestler, quite good. He did a lot of stuff with Keith Lee. He got to WWE, and the kid can go. No, he's probably as old as me. He can go though. He can wrestle. He's good. He can do flippy do shit. He's a cruiserweight. He won the cruiserweight championship at some point. But then he kept retiring and retiring and retiring. Bad gimmick, bad gimmick. Bobby, whatever his name is, Bobby Lashley's manager at some point, retired. So he goes to AEW and he's in a faction for a while, which was a decent trios faction. And then he disappeared again. And when he comes back, he is completely. Use your computer real quick. Just Google Leo Rush 2026.
Honestly, I'm looking at this guy thinking he looks like Ja Rule.
Is this with the white eyes or not the white eyes?
I see him with the white eyes. No, this was before the white eyes that he looked like Ja Rule.
Oh,
Now he just looks like a crackhead.
Jesus Christ. No, he looks, in the whole character, he's acting like Gollum.
All right.
And he's even skipping around the ring. And someone's like, I posted something on Facebook about the crazy boy gimmick. And someone on Facebook like, who are you talking about in AEW? Who else is like that's the most independent wrestler thing ever. It happens to almost all of them. Oh, your gimmick's not over? Well, I'm a crazy guy. I worship the devil. I have a. Oh, hold on, let me think of how to do the promo. You may have bested me this time, brother, but you awoken the demon inside of me. Next week at 1614 Elm Street, Jeffersonville, Indiana, brother, you're going to face the demon. I can't think of a demon name right now, so you're going to face Lucifer himself, brother. It happens all the time in independent wrestling. They always go for a crazy guy or a demon. And
You said brother, and all it made me start was having flashbacks to how many goddamn times they ran promos for the Hulk Hogan documentary.
There's a Hulk Hogan documentary.
Netflix is doing a Hulk Hogan documentary, and every goddamn time they went to do commercials, they did a few minutes of this Hulk Hogan documentary.
Why am I not? Why do I not get WrestleMania with my Netflix subscription?
Because you have to go to Canada.
Where does that make sense? You promoted Netflix. You promoted the hell out of Netflix, and now I don't get it.
Because, like, copyright is weird. It's not copyright, but it's like where they can show it is controlled weird. So it's why, like, if you watch, you'll get different shows if you watch Netflix in other countries.
Yeah. Or like, I've been trying to watch that movie Legend like fully, not just the TikTok clips. Can't stream it anywhere. I'm like, maybe Netflix will have it. Nope, it sure doesn't.
The Bowie movie?
No. I forgot his name. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna beat myself up. Who's Eddie Brock? Who's Bane?
Oh,
I'm gonna hate when you say it.
can't think of his name.
Right? Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I was gonna say Chris.
Tom Hardy's playing a brother gangsters. Both of brothers. Which he's doing it right. Unlike De Niro in that his last movie from last year, The Alto Knights. Ugh.
Yeah.
He should have. They should have cast another person, not have him do both roles. Anyway, so WrestleMania was just a bunch of ads and sucked.
There's the movie for you to watch.
Oh God, did you just send me the YouTube link?
Yeah.
Oh
Like
God.
the official YouTube video of it. It's like the actual movie.
Oh, well, I'll watch it.
It's not like anything sketchy. It's just the movie.
Oh crap! I accidentally hit the follow button trying to get back to all these pages. Hold on, chat. We're going for a fun time. Oh God. Hold on. How do I get out of this?
Gotta figure things out. No shit.
Okay, now I gotta move you back. That was fun. I don't ever want to do that again. Hold on. It's. What is happening? There we go. That was not fun at all. Okay, so now I learned to not hit my fallout button by accident. Pause for maintenance. Oh God.
Jeez.
This
Over
was...
half of the matches were under 10 minutes.
That's insane for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's all just a money grab. Like, I know it's just TKO wanting money.
Yeah. Like that 6-man tag match was terrible.
Did I Show Speed at least do cool things?
Oh, he hit Logan Paul. He went. Speed went from the
The corner. I saw the
top
corner
rope.
spot.
Yeah, that was really cool.
But
And he was actually pretty athletic in it.
I saw he body slammed someone like right at the start of the match.
Yeah. Like he actually did some interesting stuff.
Nice.
But it was kind of a blink and you miss it kind of match. It was over so fast.
Well, yeah, it's. You think Logan Paul's not gonna make his $1,000,000 and not really have to work? Like it, boy can work, but why do that when I don't have to? I just get paid anyway because I'm a piece of shit YouTube reality star.
I'm just going to go sell Pokemon cards that I basically stole money from people to buy.
Oh God, it's his fault. Ugh. Maybe he'll end One Piece next. Joking. Even though I'm having that realization that I don't have time to play One Piece anymore.
No, because you're working 2 jobs.
Right? I'm like, do I sell my One Piece cards? And then I think it's buggy and I can't get rid of him.
That's the thing is most of us who are playing Magic now have just kind of moved away from One Piece.
Well, let me look. How
With
much are buggy?
probably not much. I think you and Christian are in the people in the group who actively play Magic are the only ones who still want to play One Piece usually.
Yeah, my buggy alt is only worth $12 for the normal thing. It has plummeted. Holy crap.
I would say maybe it would change with the next set, but not since there's a new leader, I doubt.
No. Why would I ever not look up by price, you stupid website? Oh, Buggy manga is still more expensive than Shanks manga. That's weird. Damn, wanted poster Luffy's expensive too.
But you don't have that one.
Not anymore. Oh my god. Blackbeard and Buggy are only $30 a pop. What a nightmare world we're living in.
Meanwhile, the cards people actually need are a small fortune.
Thanks, Internet.
Thanks, Logan Paul and Mr. Beast.
Nope, this whole these cards are worthless. What? What? Are my Zoro deck cards even worth anything? See Mihawk. I'm pretty sure I have a Mihawk that's no longer legal. Nope, starter deck 12 is still legal. Still $9. Ooh. Why have these cards plummeted? Who could have seen this coming?
Who could have seen a deck that went out of meta not being valuable?
Which one? Blackbeard or Zoro?
Pick a deck that used to be a meta deck.
Oh man, it just changes, and all these nerds just they're like, oh, this isn't the meta. Now this is the meta. Then we got 5 slapdicks all playing the same deck. What's the point? Where's the fun? Like, I wish I had time to play One Piece. Because is Enel running wild? Did we know?
The past 2 weeks I've been at Hollywood. I've seen one NL.
Zapino.
No. It was Carbon. And that's only because the deck he wanted to play, he didn't have 50 cards for, he realized. So he felt bad. And he had 49.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So he was like, no, I don't feel right playing with 49 cards. So I'm going to play my other deck.
Good moral values on Carbon.
Right? Even though everyone was like, I don't care if you play with 49 cards.
Or Brock.
Because it was free.
Yeah, well. Was today free day?
Yeah.
I did go to the I didn't share the picture in the One Piece group. Did I tell you where the furniture job moved to?
No. You said it was moving.
It moved. It moved. Go ahead and guess where it moved to.
Somewhere. Is it still in Jeff or is it in Clarksville?
It's in Clarksville.
Well, if you're going to say that, I'm going to say it's probably near TCB.
It's right next door. Literally, I'm like, this is cool. This is a terrible idea.
Which is funny because after I left Hollywood, I almost went to TCB just to look around.
Oh, you could have texted me. I would have told you what they had. A little bit of everything. They cleaned up a little bit too. They took off some of the shelves. There's a little more space. I know we gave him. I gave him shit for the whole Discord and all that, but like, that's just a bit. I'm at the point now. As long as you're not, fuck. What's that store I hate?
Through the decades?
No, I don't hate Through the Decades. I just don't agree with Through the Decades. I hate Upscale and I hate Geeked Out just because morals and values. But words. I feel like at this point these shops are just shops trying to make money.
Yeah.
And if you don't like what they're doing to try and make money, I have a simple solution for you. Are you ready? It's gonna blow your mind. Shop somewhere else.
No.
Oh my
Why
god.
would you do that when you can just get on the internet and complain?
Or is that too? Yeah, you can get on the internet and complain. I don't know if you're there yet, but my dad was telling me how there's a $10 minimum now. You remember how it was $5 at TCB?
Oh, they actually upped it.
They upped to 10. And I know a bunch of us were talking about getting mad. Like a lot of them were like, "Oh, that's stupid. That's dumb." No, that's a place trying to stay afloat.
Yeah, I got one. It's a weird idea, but I do get. It's one of those I get it, but I still didn't really agree with it.
But now you kind of do.
No, I always understood why they were doing it. I still don't fully agree with it, but if it helps them stay afloat, though, okay.
Well, also you should when shopping local. If you're gonna just loiter and not buy anything, that's a problem. Like, I tried to buy from when I go to the local shops, I try to get at least a little something. But there are people. I remember when I worked for George, who would just come in and play for free and take up a seat all the time and not pay a dime. And I'm just like, that's not cool.
I do feel bad when I go to like Hollywood or sometimes Busby's and do that. It's like I went here, played, and didn't buy anything.
Well,
I kind of feel like a dick.
well, you also buy stuff from Hollywood during when a pre-release happens. You buy pre-release, at least a pre-release pack for the most part.
Yeah.
And her money doesn't really come from us. It comes from the other part of it.
Yeah. Like, most of her stuff comes from people buying games and movies, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. I do miss it though. I wish I could had the time to go visit and say hi at least.
Like, your new hours are basically from when they open to when they close.
Right? It's so like I love it. But my jobs, I like both my jobs, but it I don't know. I'll figure something out. Like Josh would let me take off time, but I don't want to because that's my fun money.
Yeah.
Which led to this Shroud Gundam kit that's right beside me. I don't even know what a Shroud Gundam is.
Is that the one that has, like, you can take the armor off and it looks smaller
I don't
or
know.
something?
It's got a shield. It's nice. Got guns. Got a shoulder gun. So alright. Alright. What else? Do we have anything else in nerd news?
Oh, I've got a few different things.
Oh, good. We got tabs. We got tabs. Let's see.
Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, I'll start off with the guy who directed Ocean's 11 and Magic Mike is making a documentary about John Lennon, and he says he felt obligated to use AI when making the documentary.
Let me get this right. What you tell me is the man who made Magic Mike
Yep.
and Ocean's 11.
Yep.
Not the original Ocean's 11, obviously, but the George Clooney ones.
Yeah.
Wants to use AI for a John Lennon movie.
Not movie. Documentary.
Okay, that's even worse.
Yeah.
That's
Says he feels obligated to use it.
who's obligating him.
That's it. He says he feels obligated to use it because he wants to understand it. So that's why he feels like he needs to use it in this documentary.
Okay, does he know anything about John Lennon? There's not much.
I would assume not.
It's not hard to do. Okay, let me teach you how to do this. First thing you're going to do to understand John
Wikipedia?
Lennon, and he's not even my favorite Beatle. Okay, it's obviously Paul McCartney. But first thing you gotta do is you gotta listen to the fucking Beatles. Listen to what they're singing about. Soak it in. Then see the downfall of the Beatles. Where was the downfall of the Beatles, Rob? Hit me with one name.
Gonna go with your assuming Yoko Ono.
Yoko Ono.
That everyone assumes is the downfall.
Look, well, I mean, they had their bickering, but Yoko Ono was the beginning of the end, basically. All you need to do is Google Yoko Ono and Beatles, and then Yoko Ono and John Lennon, and then you'll understand, like, what the fuck is happening. Have you seen that video of her just, like, banshee wailing while John Lennon's thinking of a famous guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Like, she was, I don't know if she's still alive, insane.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering, is he just scared of opening the rabbit hole? Because once you open the Beatles rabbit hole, you're not getting out for a while. Do you know what I mean by Beatles rabbit hole, Rob?
No.
All right, here we go. If I talk about the Beatles and I talk about Yellow Submarine, the album, do you know what songs on the Yellow Submarine album?
I don't really listen to the Beatles, dude.
How the fuck do you not listen to the Beatles? Anyway, Helter Skelter.
I have good taste in music.
You silly little whore. Anyway, Helter Skelter. You know what that is? The song? No.
Yeah,
But do you know?
that I know.
Okay, what's Helter Skelter connected to?
It's Manson.
And boom, the rabbit hole begins. We're now in serial killer talk, and we don't
I
want
mean,
to do it.
if you're gonna connect any band to him, I think it would be the Beach Boys.
Yeah. Well, there's the Beach Boys, the Beatles, Helter Skelter. But hold on, we're off topic here. We can do a whole
Yeah,
episode on serial killers,
that's something completely different.
right? Uh, but look, we talked about John Lennon, and then we go to John Lennon getting shot by a fan. Guess what? We just did a 3-minute gist statement on John Lennon without using AI. Boom.
Yeah,
It ain't hard. And if it Wikipedia,
I mean,
there's already
people have been doing documentaries on John Lennon long before AI existed.
yeah. So what's it going to do? The AI is just going to rip off other documentaries, and if you don't catch it, you're going
and
to end up sued.
and making things look extremely janky and weird.
Yeah. Ugh.
Like you'll have tires that aren't spinning. You'll have people with 6 fingers.
Oh God, wait. Does he want to use AI like
He,
animation?
I don't know. He doesn't. It didn't really say in the article. Just says he's using AI for the documentary. So for all I know, it could just be full of mistakes because he's using it to write it.
I did reach my AI decision though, because when I checked the other video, our first last week's episode or whatever,
Yeah.
and I just hit a button. It's already there. They already AI summarized our video.
I can only imagine what the AI summary would be.
It was actually pretty decent. It gives you like bullet points on what we talked about, when we talked about them, what we said about them, basically.
I've looked at AI summaries for some videos and I'm like, I feel like the person had to have edited this a little bit with as much as the AI is making fun of them.
It didn't make fun of us. All right, next bullet point.
Uh, Nerds are mad and review bombing Slay the Spire 2 because it got updated.
What? Okay, for one, I don't know what Slay the Spire is.
It's just it's a popular indie game.
Isn't it a card game?
Uh, yeah, it's like in that style where you're using cards to battle.
Okay, and what
But
did the update do? Did it nerf something?
it's just a major update that fixed some things, and people are just mad because there's an update. And they were review bombing it when it was in beta. It wasn't even live, and they were like, "Oh, they made updates to this version of the game you don't even have to play." And they're like, "No, we hate this. Negative reviews."
What did the update do that's so terrible?
Nothing.
Did it hurt them? Did it kill their family? Did it like?
See,
This is why
it
nerds are
added
the
some
worst.
new art, added some bug fixes, added some new relics, new cards, and people are just like, "No, we don't like it."
Okay, so with updates, I get getting mad at the bad, but if they're making it better, you shouldn't get mad. The last Fortnite update happened this week, and it added some stuff, like Stone Cold, Buzz Lightyear, but it messed up something, which I'm mad about. My main car right now is the Incredible Mobile. When I jump in my car, it becomes a hearse. And I'm like, what? That's a bug to get mad about. If it's something that
Goes from the
improves,
Incredibles to the Adams Family.
yes. But if it improves the game, why are we getting mad?
That's why I added that, because it makes no sense.
Nerds just like to get mad, and it's so fucking dumb. Like,
Yeah.
people just get mad to just get mad. It's a people thing. Which
Yeah.
we're both at the age that we kind of experience this, and I think that the nerds don't experience it enough because it involves going outside. I'm at the age now where I get
Grass
mad.
is scary.
Yes, grass is very scary. I'm at the age now where I get mad when, we'll say JC. We'll go with JC. If JC changed its layout right now, I'm pissed. I'm done. I'll still shop there, but
I will be mad. I will just be annoyed though and still shop there.
yeah, not because it's
I'll be
gonna be
like,
grocery store.
why'd you have to change things? I knew where everything was.
Right? I could just walk in. But that's even then you don't get mad and review bomb JC because they moved something. That's just
Yeah.
childlike. Uh, if McDonald's took something off their menu, I'm not going to review bomb them.
You're telling me you wouldn't review bomb them if they got rid of the McRib? Or
Look, I accepted the McRib's death when they announced it was the last time. I'm like, I'm going to eat my last McRib. And then they kept bringing it back. I'm like, this was all. I've been played. I'll review bomb them for playing my heart.
that's one thing. Is if they keep, yo-yoing you like that.
Yeah, I'm just like, this could be my last McRib ever, aside from the Circle K ones. Yeah, that's how desperate I was for a McRib when I thought I was dead. But I'm not going to review bomb and have everyone cancel McDonald's. Their CEO would do that themselves.
He did a great job at
He
that.
did a great marketing job. My God, I never wanted a hamburger so bad in my life from everywhere, literally everywhere. Oh, that reminds me. Beams did challenge me to eat a McRib, not McRib, a meat mountain on TikTok Live. I'm like, why?
You know what?
You don't know what a meat mountain is?
No.
Oh my. Okay, so in when was I 21, 22? That was 2016, 2017. Or maybe even 2019, 2019, 2019. But before that, 4 years before, restaurants used to have something called a secret menu. It used to be cool. Kind of like how,
I know restaurants and secret menus.
yeah. Okay. So Arby's had one called the Meat Mountain. They did sell it outside the secret menu after it first came out. But a Meat Mountain is basically 2 cuts of every possible meat, 2 chicken tenders, and I don't eat cheese, but it's like 3 different cheeses. So instead, I covered it in Arby's sauce to make up for the disgusting germs in your body you're gonna get. He wants me to eat one of those on live. I'm like, I don't think I'm old enough. I don't think I'm too old now. I'm pretty sure that'll kill me.
Your heart would just clog immediately.
So that's the other thing. Someone at when I used to go to upscale, he bet me a whole perfect grade kit that I could eat too. He never showed up again. Before I
Did you eat 2 of them?
no, said show
No.
me the money. Show me the money on the table, and I will go get it right now. Never. What a coward. Oh,
So you said prove it, and they were like, no.
that's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. Now I want a meat mountain. How do we
And
get?
Arby's is probably closed.
Oh, it probably is, and we don't have fast food money right now. Like I don't want to be buying. I'm trying to get financially better. Trying.
Says the guy with the Gundam kit.
It was
That's
on
a master grade.
it was on sale, and I am using it for Tamiya practice.
Where was it on sale?
Look here, you son of a bitch. My main dealer, my main dealer, he told me it's okay to go shopping at places, okay? What? You know I cannot miss that 40% off. Okay? They have
Hypocrite. Hypocrite.
I have never once told people not to shop at Hobby Lobby. Never once.
Yeah, but you will throw other places under the bus for little things,
Like what?
comparatively.
Like what?
I don't know. I've seen you just rail against places, and then Hobby Lobby is literally out here stealing antiques from
Allegedly.
other countries
Anyway,
and smuggling them into the United States.
they gave them back. I'm not. That's not justifying it.
No, they didn't.
Okay, so it's not directly affecting.
Indiana Jones lives in my heart, damn it.
Jesus Christ.
That belongs in a museum.
Okay. Here's the difference between Hobby Lobby and Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is directly paying for shock therapy and hurting the LGBTQ community. Hobby Lobby, while terrible, is not as.
It's just stealing other people's culture.
Also, their health insurance is one of the worst health insurances ever. They will not help you pay for. Back when it was a little more legal, they would not help you pay for abortions.
Yeah, Christian place, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I do know a guy who got turned down from Chick-fil-A because he was not Christian.
That also doesn't shock me, but we can't really, in a country of freedom of religion, we can't really have freedom of religion.
No.
We also can't have freedom of speech. God forbid. I remember when I wanted to be a writer. I have thousands of story ideas in my head at all times. I can never get to pen and paper. But I remember one story idea that if I wrote right now, I'd be hunted down. It was a city of corrupt police and a vigilante who was going against the police.
So it was nonfiction.
Well, the final fight was a little fictional, but yeah, pretty accurate. I also had one I wrote, or I didn't write, I wrote the plot for, and I had a few of my friends help with it, and it does not age well. It was called The Pride. And it was a gang of well, you just think about the name. And the story idea
I mean,
was fine, but then having them die was, I'm like, nope, this is too far. Too far.
I think everybody, when they're younger, comes up with things that are a little too edgy.
Yeah.
Because me and a guy in school developed a idea for a fighting game based entirely around stereotypes.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Played a little too much Def Jam, did he?
Yeah.
Ugh. Alright, we got a new bullet point, or is that the only ones?
Oh no, I've still got a couple.
Oh, geez, let's go.
Magic's rule changes to sagas.
I
I don't know if you
I saw you post it, but what does it mean? Explain it.
uh you know how when a saga comes in you put a counter on it and then the next turn you put another counter?
Mm-hmm.
They're classifying that as an ability now. So if you have doubling season on board when you play a saga, it'll come in with 2 counters. So it'll immediately jump to its second thing instead of its first.
So it speed runs sagas, and it speed runs like lessons and classes and stuff, like the Avatar lessons.
It specifically said sagas. It didn't say anything about like classes and stuff.
Well, that's should probably be the same thing. How butthurt is the Magic community on that?
A lot of people don't seem to be too bothered by it from what I've seen, but it does do funny things now with something like Urza's Saga, where if you have Harbinger of the Seas or Blood Moon, where non-basic lands are mountains or islands,
Yeah.
then Urza's Saga is just a mountain or a island. It's loses all of those saga abilities now.
Good. Good. Do more. But no one's
Yeah.
butthurt yet.
Doesn't seem like it.
Oh,
It's
good.
just
For once.
I thought it was an interesting rule change more than anything.
All right. What's the next one?
The last one I have, I'm going to have to message you over here just because I want to see you. You have to see it to be able to properly get this.
Oh god. Is it the foot thing?
The thing I just messaged, yes.
I didn't even look. I just saw Clash of, and I'm like, oh god, it's the foot.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. I was like, what?
Yep, they are straight going for feet. Animated feet.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what? Why? Why are we advertising with this? It's a good idea. It's going to work. It's going to sell to some pervs, but
I'm like, this is a money idea. It's just so bizarre.
oh. So what does the feet bundle get us?
You can't even get it anymore. They already got rid of it.
It's sold
From what
out.
it sounded like.
It's sold out that quick.
I don't know if it's sold out or it might still be around, but people were talking about it getting pulled. No, it might still be around.
Well, we don't.
No, one guy says, before they took it away, I don't know.
We also don't.
But
Clash
yeah,
of
people
Clans.
are making jokes like, yeah, I bought it, so no one else could have it, and just the normal jokes about weird, creepy feet things.
I mean, that's to be expected when you sell feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, selfie stick. Oh, okay. So yeah, no, it's a money making idea, and everyone should do it. Everyone who can sell adult feet pictures as their advertisement, you will make so much stupid money.
That's just a thing I've never really understood is people's things for feet.
Yeah. There's all kinds of weird stuff. That's a whole.
I know people just got their kinks and everything, but
Yeah.
I never understood that one.
I think it's more of a fear for me because the whole. That's my fear. All right. I guess we won't rip into the anime boys today.
I haven't come across any anime news to rip into.
Oh no. I'm talking about the whole saga of perversion. I think what we need to do is we need to put some of this stuff on Reddit, like put the links to the thing, be like, hey, we're trying this. Because turns out the last video, I didn't have OBS running my mic.
Oh.
Yeah. So you could only hear me as a desktop noise. Feels great.
Oops.
Yeah. Feels great. But God, I just want to rip into that anime community and all their perversions. Faerun's of age, right?
Faerun?
Yes. He's like, dude.
I don't know what you're meaning.
You don't know what that is? The elf girl?
What elf?
You don't know who Faerun is?
All I know is Faerun from D&D.
Oh, the Freyrin. Freyrin.
Frieren.
Freyrin.
Yeah, she's like old.
Oh gosh, she's over 1,000 years old.
And I never actually looked at her like she was a child.
She looks like
I
a
just
child.
thought she looked like a short adult.
Rob, there's another word for those. They're called children.
No. I literally work with a woman who's older than me and is like 4 feet tall.
That's called a hobbit.
I
Or a
didn't hear
halfling.
you.
Oh, good. Or a halfling. We need to play D&D, actual D&D.
That's what Zach says.
Of course he does. Wait, which Zach?
The one we play Fallout with.
I almost don't want to get vertebrates involved. I'm like, what's going to happen if I put these guys in a vertebrate? Because,
Well, I'm pretty sure he would just crash it by jumping into it or out of it
he,
or through it.
I don't know what I was doing at work today, but all I heard was Josh mimicking the pain train. I went, I swear to fuck. This is a brand new door. Do not break this. Do not break my door. Pain train my ass. What's worse is Super Mutant was my idea. I told him what I wanted, and that boy, he abused it.
He found out he could make the pain trainer thing and was like, just go all in.
Just ruin everything I do. Well, not really. It's never really a ruin. I improv most of it anyway. I think.
Then the rest is me, him, and your girlfriend just
Fucking
going insane.
all to hell. Nicest way to put it.
But yes, we need to get the Vault Dwellers more involved.
Oh, I'm going to. Just don't know how yet. Because Josh is telling me. What?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Josh was telling me how confused him and Chris were. I'm like, join in. Join in. Interrupt us. That's how we have fun.
Like, I'm pretty sure Zach and I, it's just like, what weird thing can I do here?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, your girlfriend's like, how can I destroy everything?
Don't mention the other thing. The indentured servant.
I wasn't going to.
I know. Someone did suggest something at one of my jobs about adding to Fallout, which I might look into since Fallout hasn't. In folklore, have you ever heard of a knuckle leaf?
Knuckle Leaf? Sounds like a Pokemon.
Knuckle leaf. It is basically a centaur, but with no skin and a scythe.
I literally just took a guess at spelling it, and Google was like, yep, this is what you're looking for.
Yep.
God, that thing is terrifying.
Seems perfect, doesn't it?
It's like, what if they took a Wendigo and molded it with a horse?
Oh yeah, I can make Wendigos appear.
Oh shit, a Knuckle Leaf was in Ruby.
The Ruby, the anime?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I might.
There's literally like a whole Wikipedia about the Knuckle Leaf. I came across and it mentioned it.
I should I think if Jimmy Jam somehow survives,
I think Zach is intending on somehow fusing himself with it.
Yeah,
With
so
him.
I gotta figure out how to kill Jimmy. I'm kidding. Only Zach can kill Jimmy.
You would have to kill Zach to kill Jimmy, since Jimmy is tied to him.
Tied to him, not fused to him yet. I gotta figure out what town's next anyway. Fuck, are we almost to Madison?
I'm trying to figure out, though, if Jimmy is fused with the ropes Zach tied him with.
No.
Because I'm not sure how Zach... In my mind, he is tied through the hole in his stomach. So whenever I healed him with the stim pack, he would have been like healed around the ropes.
You're right, though.
So he's like fused with the rope in my mind.
Oh, Jesus. I think we should also just add random facts about mythical creatures on this podcast channel thing. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Have different timestamps for different things, but
The timestamps, yeah.
now before we leave, I will say this. And I won't say exactly who in my life or how I know this person, or even if I know this person is real. But do you know an absurd thing I heard today, Rob?
What?
Because it got brought up with all the Artemis going to the moon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is someone in the... What is after millennial? What generation? Is that Gen Z?
Yeah.
There is someone in the Gen Z category who doesn't believe in the original moon landing in 1969.
There's so many people it doesn't surprise me.
How do you not believe that? That's... Come on. It's the most real thing ever. Not really.
I still just look at the thing of Buzz Aldrin punching the guy for saying the moon landing was fake.
Yeah, like he didn't risk his life for nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,